for 4 years, he's gone to Arizona to compete in the World Championship competition for this dance. It's held at the Herd Museum in Arizona. And so this is the World Championship competition winner for this year. He won first place this year. And so this is Cody Bentner, world champion hoop dancer. I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about this dance as well.
Hello everyone, thank you for spending your evening with us here tonight. This style of dancing is known as a hoop dance. It's a dance that actually came from the southwestern part of the United States. The tribe that did this style of dance was known as the Pueblo. And this was actually a dance that was a story dance. It was a prayer at one point in time, a long time ago. They would take these hoops and they would use these hoops. They were made from wood and willow. And they would use them to tell stories and think about all the different things that they saw in nature. Think about the trees and all the different animals and how everything that we have here in this earth, it all comes from that circle. Everything is made up of a circle and everything goes in a circle as well. If you think about our bodies, you know, it's made up of millions and millions and millions of circles. We call them cells. And everything, you know, that we get from the earth, it all goes in a circle as well. We'll consume something, whether it be plants, you know, whether it be animals, and eventually we'll die and we'll give our bodies back to the earth and something will grow, and then something else will take from that, and something else will take from that, and that circle goes on and on. And so these hoops were used to tell a story. These hoops were used to pray, and they would use these hoops to thank all the different things, all the different animals out there that they used in their everyday life. Now there was a man named Tony Whitecloud, and he was the one who kind of revolutionized the style of dancing into what you're going to see here today. He started to dance in time with that drum, and he began to do different tricks with these hoops, and he still did those different designs. And he still did those designs of those animals and those different types of plants. But it has turned into a very, very contemporary style of what you're going to see here today. Nowadays, hoop dancers come from all over the country in Canada and even different parts of the world, and they all use a different number of hoops. They all have a different routine that they do, which is something that makes this dance very, very special. So today I'm going to be using 14 hoops, and that doesn't really mean that I'm better than somebody else. What that means is, what the objective really is how many different maneuvers can you do with the amount of hoops you have. And so hopefully I'll be able to do a lot of different maneuvers with 14. And so every hoop dancer has a different routine. And there is a World Championship hoop dance competition, as my father was saying. It's held in Phoenix, Arizona every single year, second weekend of February at the Herd Museum in Phoenix. And if you want to watch that event, it's a really spectacular event. They have hoop dancers as little as 5 years old, going all the way up to older men and women in their 50s, 60s, even 70 years old, all competing in this hoop dance style. Now, this style of dancing is a very, very special dance, and I'd like to invite a special friend of mine to come out here at this time. This is his first time performing this style of dance, this hoop dance. His name is Austin, so let's give him a round of applause real quick. Here. This is, like I said before, this is his first time doing this style of dancing, so this will be his first real practice for you guys. But I really hope that you guys enjoy this style of dancing. Look for those different designs, and what I'll also do, and maybe what Austin will do here, is we'll also create a ball, and what that ball represents is the world. That world puts that whole story together, and we get everything that we need from the earth, and so it just puts that whole story together. So thank you guys very much. This is what's known as a hoop dance.
Now, Austin is his first time out here ever doing this, and he has been practicing a little bit. My son, one of his jobs he does is he makes these hoops for other dancers that would like to buy his hoops, and he's made this set for Austin, and as a way of encouraging Austin to do better, I've laid a blanket right out there by the entranceway of our circle. And if you'd like to lay something on there, it's a way of saying, hey, keep trying, keep going at it, maybe someday you'll be the world champion. And that's what we do, we encourage him in that way. And so that's what the blanket is for. And so we're going to collect a blanket, and we're going to give it to Austin as a way of encouraging him to continue on in his hoop dancing. So guys and girls, are you ready for the world champion hoop dancer, Cody Bentner? If you are, let's hear some more yells and we lose, because here we go, it's time for dancing.